What about now? Now you should. You heard me say I have no voice? I think I have audio now. Yeah, you can hear me now. Okay. Thank you. I don't know why the two of those are doing what they're doing, but okay. How's everybody doing? How are you guys doing? How was your weekend? I know for the last couple of days I've been doing really short streams. Just kind of need to do that right now. Thanks for understanding. Okay, we're live on YouTube. How's everybody? So this is iNsOmNiAc TaWk. I don't know what day it is. 779. Yeah, 779 days. We're getting there. Maybe 780. I don't even know. I lose count, but if I just look on the computer, I can see it. So welcome in. I hope you're all doing great. Let me just set a couple things up real quick. What's new? Tell me something good. Yeah, I kind of have a voice and kind of don't. Sylvia, hey, why am I getting split screen on some of my shows and not others? I don't know. My show is intentionally a split screen because I choose to turn off my bottom camera. If I turn it on, you see a bunch of body parts. Yeah, and some of my personal stuff, so it's off. Yeah, so, excuse me. Underneath here, this line of scrolling text, under that is black because typically I have a camera right up here and I have that on when I'm running some auctions. So tonight I'm just going to throw some flash sales out at you. I've actually been working on like organizing and I'm making a bunch of shit. I baked all my heads today. I'm not in the other shows. I honestly have no idea. What I would do is probably quit the app and go back in and see. I don't really know. I don't have an answer for that, I guess. Hold on, let's see, what Jen say? It is so long, but I was next to a drunk guy who kept going, hee 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 hee. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Oh, did you see it? That's right, you went with your son today, huh? You would not really? So wasn't that good? I'm not that excited about it. Aluminum statues? Of what? Not really. Not really. Trying to think, Corporate Goth. You know, there is a seller on here that makes resin stuff, and she maybe knows somebody. I'll tag her and you can check her out. Hello, friends. I'm not sure if she does anything like that, but she's like makes all kinds of things pretty similar. Okay, I bet she could. I don't know. She mostly does. She's an OG on the whatnot. She actually is going to be doing a chat show. She was like one of the first to do chat shows on whatnot. Atomic Redhead. You may not seen her name, but she's my OG friend on here that I met like way when I started. Yeah. Plague Doctor. I know. Oh, that's a good idea, Corporate Goth. Oh, like that. Why don't you make some why don't you get you could buy like a mold for that? Probably like on the Amazon. And you probably could buy one and just pour like, I don't know, not concrete, but like, I don't know, something like plaster Paris or something. Oh, you want big one? Shit, I don't know. Yeah, that wouldn't work on whatnot. Shipping would be outrageous. Shipping would be completely outrageous. I had a really good day. Yeah, I had a really good day. I spent it with my kids and my husband. It was nice. We didn't really do too much, and my husband had to go do something. Then we hung out, went shopping, bought some new things. It was just nice. Went and got food, like always. We always get food. We always eat out. I don't want to cook on the weekend. I'm grateful. My husband's a good order. He's real good at ordering food. I'm lucky for that because, you know, yeah, I'm very grateful to be able to, like, you know, afford to go out to eat like 4 days out of 7 days. Yeah. Aussie. I really am. I am super grateful for that. Because things are expensive right now. But honestly, go to the damn grocery store. It's almost as expensive to eat out. Yeah, I don't know. It's too much. What's up, Ron? Um, yeah, the best kind of days are family days. And gas went up. I'm not, yeah. Oh, I bought a new toy I already told you guys about. Well, my husband bought it for me. I already was building today with it. You went to Texas Roadhouse? Oh, that's good. Excuse me. I've been there a long time. Yeah, it's really good. We're just chilling, you guys. We're just chilling. I will run some flash sales. I'm trying to move a couple things out of my way here. So the Odyssey sucked, huh? I read a couple of reviews on it, and I was like, I could wait for it to come out, because if I go see it, I'm going to fall asleep. Then I'm going to waste my money. So I'm going to wait. Corporate Goth, you know who might... Okay, you know, remember Ivy from Storage Wars? There's places out by where he's located that sell stuff like that. That maybe you could find a place near there. Yeah. You remember him? He has a shop. I don't even know if it's open or he shut it down. Grandma's Attic. So it's like, I think it's the opposite way where you're at, but it's a drive. Yeah, I want to say there's places like that. Yeah, check that out. I don't think he's on Whatnot really. His son was on here selling toys and stuff, but I haven't seen them in a long time. I bought some stuff from them because he'd be on late at night, but I don't really see him. Oh, okay. Those are not my kind of movies either, Jen. I don't like those kind of movies. Yeah. And I'm not a Matt Damon fan. Sorry. I'm just not. He's mediocre to me. Yeah. Good Will Hunting was all right. Used to love him. I mean, I don't know him or anything, but my friend knew him, and he was not a good guy. So, but that was a long time ago. People change. Okay, I had to move all these cables out of here. They were driving me nuts. Yeah. You know, the movie industry, the entertainment industry, I should say, is very small. Everybody knows everybody. Yeah, especially when you're involved. But yeah, she used to date him a very long time ago. So I'll leave it at that. But like I said, people change. And then he got famous and he got super different. So I guess it was pretty serious. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything like actor-wise. Like there's a lot of people I used to like, and I thought, oh, they're a really good actor or actress. And then I'd watch him in another movie, and it was like, okay. But then there wasn't enough range for me to stay like liking, you know? I like when they're completely different. What is this? Yeah, I've met a lot of people totally cool. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll see a movie and I'll be like, oh yeah. He does like a good thing. I think water.org or something he's involved in to like do something about, you know, clean drinking water that's affordable for everybody. Oh, Keanu, he's also like, I'm sure he's a really great. He seems like a really great, nice guy, but acting wise, I can only say I loved him in Excellent. That's it. That's it. Yeah. I'm not impressed with any of that stuff, really. I never really was. I used to like Brad Pitt, and then I was like, who cares? Yeah. But like, you say terrible actor, I love it. I don't know. I don't have a favorite one right now. I don't think I really do have a favorite actor or actress. I mean, I have a few that I love. I love Diane Keaton. Like, you know, she passed away and stuff. You never found him attractive. Yeah, a lot of people say that too. Nicolas Cage, yeah. Yeah, I love like there's some actors or actresses I grew up watching like with my parents and stuff that I was like, oh, they're pretty good. I like them. Yeah, they can really what's the word I want to use? Like they have a range. They're like Mel Gibson to me acts the exact same in every movie. I'm not a fan of him at all, but I feel like he acts the same. Like there's no major character like development to me. They're just all seem the same. Yeah, but like, wait, Nick Cage is not attractive, but that's my crush. That's interesting. You wouldn't kick him out of bed, Aussie? Which one? Both? That's right. The best actors and actresses are on Whatnot. What's up, Ray's on everything? The most dramatic Academy Award winners tonight. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I used to love like, oh gosh, what is her name right now? It's off the tip of my tongue. Diane Keaton. I don't know. I feel like she was like that other mom we all grew up with. What's up, Salty Sis? How you doing? Yeah, Diane Keaton I really liked because she was relatable. You could, you know, and I don't know. I can't think of the other lady's name, who just was hilarious. You're packing tonight? Get it done, girl. Get done. We're just having a chat. As usual, it's Sunday night, so I don't know. I am putting together like a schedule for myself now that August is around the corner. I'm going to be on TaWk. Nobody can make you feel like family more than your favorite reseller. I love that. I love that. And listening to me. Well, we're just going to hang out and we're just going to chat. If people have shows, feel free to promote it. Just don't over spam it. I don't care about that. Especially when it's like somewhat of a community chat, you know? Because that's the whole point. Like, you know, I heard someone say something in a chat tonight. It's true. Sally Field, yeah. I like that whole group of women. Sally Field, I have to look it up. I know they're, you know, like the whole Steel Magnolia cast. They were just some funny women. Yeah, very, very good. Like it made you feel like you're there, you know. But not as good as the Whatnot actors and actresses. Yeah. No, but I heard somebody in a chat a couple times saying about like community hosts. There are some community hosts on, you know, community hosts are picked by Whatnot, right? So they run their shows. And when they have a chat show, they have one chat show a month for Whatnot. And somebody made a comment a couple of times in some chat and said that one of the community hosts or several of them wouldn't let people share their shows. And they thought it was like, you know, it's a community show. Why wouldn't you do that, right? And Tiny, yo, yo, yo. Hello, Barb. How you doing? My friends. And you know what? My attitude, like on it, I don't really care. If I'm selling, you know, read the room. It's kind of a thing. But when I'm doing a community chat show, like, I don't mind. What up? How you doing? We ho. What's up? Anyway, I just thought, I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? If you're having a chat show, if you do that kind of thing, does it bother you when people like promote their shows or if they ask? Because I mean, if I'm doing a community chat show, it means community, everyone included, right? I know. And then that's the other thing too, is why do people feel entitled to others' time? Fair. Especially since they don't really read the chat, the Whatnot show specifically. You know the Whatnot chat show, like you mean Whatnot sellers? I know from having, yeah. So when there's like two things I've noticed in those shows, and I'll be really honest about it. So on Whatnot sellers, when they're interviewing another seller and asking them questions, there's people like spamming their shows in there, right? And we all know spamming shows is like against the rules, right? Anything that can, you know, push people out of the stream, affect it in a negative manner, it is in the terms against it, right? But there's people that don't know and they just come in and spam the living daylights out of their show. And so that's Whatnot used to never have that timer on there. Now they have the timer because those folks would do it all the time. So they won't, I mean, I get it. What they should do is like use like a muted word. But I'm sure on the other end, they must get so much red chat, you know? You want everyone to promote your show. Yeah. Um, I think like sometimes the questions that people ask have nothing to do with the interview. The questions that people ask in those chat shows, and this is my opinion. I think that people need to learn how to ask at the appropriate times, because they go in there and they were talking to Miami O'Clock, Christina, one day, and all the questions were about shipping, and she was literally talking about how she grew her brand, right, like marketing, and it was really clogging up the chat. What do you mean by time? Timer? Time. So I'm using my time to be, is this, Corporate Goth, you want to answer that? Here, let me mod you. We all have a different opinion, but it is the same thing like that. Your sister loves her so much. Every time I've ever gone her, she's very nice. Yeah. It's rude. It's like going in a store and telling people your store is having a sale. Exactly. Yeah. So like me, I've always kept my stream the way. When I say I don't care about promoting, and when I'm doing the community chat shows and I allow that time for promotion, that's fine. You know, like the other day I put on my show, Promote Yourself. I forgot I called it that. And someone came in and I said, oh, just wait, and I offer it. But I was in the wrong, you know, and I'll admit it. Pick her Adam. We got a raid. It's Pick her Adam, you guys. What's up? Is there a timer? Oh, yeah. So let me show you, Barb, what it is. So if you're a mod or someone's a mod in my stream, I could go over here and I could slow down the chat. It's the worst thing ever, to be honest. Okay. So now watch. See that little timer? Type something. Everybody spam the chat. I'm going to learn something right now. Back to command. Oh, why did they do that? Oh, gosh, I hate this new thing. It's stuck. It's stuck. What? Please hold. I don't know this. Okay. So now you can't type, but every 30 seconds. Doesn't that suck? Doesn't that suck? Smelly cat. Smelly cat. That sucks, right? Yeah, so it's 30, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, and 30. Okay, now I turned it off. It bites, right? So some people do that because they have a lot of people in the room. I don't know. I've heard different things about messing up the algorithm. Who knows? Yeah, that's what slowed down. So I can read my chat. If I'm having a conversation, I might skip a few and then I'll catch up. Yeah, I might catch up. You're annoyed. It was annoying, huh? I knew it. Yeah, Pick her Adam. I shushed you. I'm not a fan of it. Yeah, but for some people, they need it. They slow it down by 10 seconds. But we're so fast with our fingers, right? We are. We need to type. Yeah. So imagine in those shows that has, 100, 200, 300, 5,000, the chat just flies by crazy. Yeah, otherwise you do have to slow it down, because if you have, say somebody raids you, like, some of these streams, like Joe Hollywood, he has, sometimes they'll have 1,000 people, 2,000 people in a stream. If he raids you, you're probably going to need to slow down your chat, because people are going to start requesting like crazy. I've seen people like freak out when they've gotten raids like that. So you can slow down. It's called slow down the chat. So I can slow it down by 5, 10, 15. If I turn slow mode on, it's 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15, 20, 25, or 30. But I don't like this new thing because it's kind of stuck right here. And I have to refresh my page every time to get out of it. That must be a glitch. That must be a big glitch. Let me see. Yeah, and you know what, Salty Sis? The biggest thing is the seller needs to not, like you mean in the chat, right? If someone writes it in the chat. What's up, YouTube? Like if someone comments in the chat, or you mean the seller's comment? Both, right? Not engage. Hold on, let me go here. What's up, YouTube? Today's your birthday, Lily? Happy birthday. I hope you have a great day. Happy, happy birthday. Yeah, I think so. MMJKKKK. I think you need diamonds. I don't really know. You got to buy them. I'm not quite sure. You sent me some gold? Thank you for the jewels on YouTube. Okay. Okay, I just wanted to say hello. Yes, Aussie. It's like slow down. You're not really shushing anybody. Oh, I forgot that thing's on my face. Yeah, so you, as a seller, you have to learn to ignore that and not engage is right. Because if you do, you could just, have your own like show where, I don't know, you ruin it. I've seen a lot of people ruin their, and also people they could read it and think it's snarky, but it's not. They misunderstand some of the messages. Yeah. Is it true you can get banned for giving a gift with purchase? Yeah. You can get in trouble from whatnot. You can't do purchase-based prizes. So, like, if you buy this, you get this as a bonus. You can't do that. There's alternative ways. You have to figure that out. Yeah. You're always important, Barb. If you're not annoying someone, you don't have a big enough audience. That. Figure out them. Yeah. Okay, now I'm back. Oh, I'd love to know more, Picker Adam. Send it in the red or send me a message about it. I will always pass it on. Absolutely. Oh, I shouldn't have said your name. No, it's okay. Yeah, I will happily send anything. Anybody has any idea or suggestion? I have a form that I fill out like every day if I wanted to. You got no secrets. I know you don't. What, by the way, what not always pops in my shows? You never know who an engineer or somebody's hanging out because we're always brainstorming over here. I always tell them, come to my shows anytime. We always talk about whatnot. That's all right. Just keep doing the thing. And as you run auctions and you talk, even if you talk to yourself, the people will eventually come. And it's not like an overnight success. It takes a long time. I'm a yapper. I know I still have to catch your show. Yapping, you guys like yapping. I'm not a yapper, right? Big time. Big time. I think it helps too in a show to talk. Wait, you talked to a whatnot rep the other day regarding exactly that. They said they will not come. What, to a show? I know I have people for whatnot. They pop in my show all the time. That I already know. Yeah. But they're so busy now. Like from the very beginning, though, when it wasn't, you've been on long enough. In the beginning, like they were in the shows because there wasn't a ton. There was a lot, but not a ton like today. And now they're not coming to everybody's shows. But every now and then when I have something going on that I spot, I know a few people that come in and they'll say hi to me, but they usually, only because I know their names. Yeah, only because I know their usernames. But I never be like, hey, Joe from whatnot, what's going on? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not going to call them out because then you know what will happen? Someone will have a shipping problem and then message that person and be like, can you help me? I saw you in Dee's show. No way. So I've had several people since I became a host. Like I don't get paid, I give them, I do it because I really love whatnot. And I don't expect anything, And it's funny. Oh. Wait, hold on. No, you said okay, some other thing I was talking about. If nobody was in your show, just keep talking, people will come in. The rep says if nobody is in your room, you get no signal to your account. I don't know what that means. The rep says if nobody is in your room, you get no signal to your account. What does that mean? Corporate goth is mysterious. Like the algorithm isn't pushing you? I'd be surprised they would say that, but I mean, you have a rep. Whatnot is like a radio station, the higher frequency. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe if you aren't getting people in your stream, you watch your stream back, okay, and figure out why. Like, actually, you got to kind of be very open-minded about this. You have to think like a buyer when you watch yourself back and think, why would they come to my show? So if I only have 1 or 2 people in there and you want to get more, watch yourself. Then see. Then they have no reason to push you. I don't really agree with that, to be honest, because I have watched people who had like 1 person in their show and then they started selling, running auctions all the time and talking while they're running about that item, not necessarily talking like I'm talking, and they still get pushed in it. But it's true, if you're not being consistent, you're not going to get pushed in the algorithm. Why do you go to a show? I'm bored. I'm bored. Yeah, I've seen the app changing, but the algorithm is changing all the time. And I think, I don't know what's going to happen with this new, what is it called? This new points, whatnot points thing. I kind of wonder if that's all going to like kick in the algorithm as well, once everybody's in it. Right, pick or Adam. I don't know. I don't know. I know that people come on here and they'll do like 1 show. That'd be like their first show. And they're pissed because they didn't promote themselves. They didn't put on social media because maybe they don't have social media. And then they turn around and they're on for like, 30 minutes. They don't sell 1 item. They get 1 person in the stream and then they end the show. And then they're like, I quit, whatnot. This is too hard. They're expecting to have instant success, and it just doesn't work that way. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. You really gotta like put a lot of time in it and work. Now that there's so many people on, everybody's looking for that, that jackpot, that hole-in-one kind of item. For like 20 years, yep. Look at him now. He's broke. Yeah. But some people don't understand that part of it. Because I think if it was that easy, everybody would be cashed out. So you've done maybe 130 shows in the past 90 days, grand total maybe 15 sales total. A lot of the advice people say just isn't accurate. So you've done, what do you sell? Everything, besides everything. No, like do you have a niche or no? I don't know. It's weird because I've been talking so much, but I've been selling like everywhere else, platform-wise, and I've been selling in the bin a lot. Yeah, some advice works for some and not others. Some people do bin, some people do just random pools. I don't know. And also, are you networking in the platform? I feel like networking is a pretty big key to that too. Not the whole key, I know, Aussie. 100%. How many? It just depends. Sometimes it'll be like 40, sometimes it'll be like 10. But it's on an average about 25 or 30. That's pretty good, actually, for me. Yeah, I think I had like last week, I had like 5. But when you, just like any platform, when you load it and you add more to it, you sell more. Like just the other day I had, let's see, I'll tell you right now. See, I was at 1021 and I'm at 929 now. Salty says, I think they're cool if they're done right. No, they're actual items. Like a lot of vintage decor I sell on where I got a wrap, pack, and ship. It's not cards and stickers. I actually don't sell that much cards and stickers. If I sell cards, it's in my live and I run auction. Mostly it's my my thrift shop cards. Yeah, believe me. I use all the right keywords, and then I have a lot of regulars that'll shop for me. Yeah, but still, you got to keep doing the thing. It's not easy. You like bin quality items so I can find what I want. Yeah, so even if you look, I've always listed, like I'm going to list on any platform. Brand, type, color, etc. Right? Description's going to read what it is. Photos and everything. So people, what's up, Anthony? Yeah, I'm always making sure I know some people are like, oh, it takes too long to list. I do not list on my phone because it does take too long. I do it on the computer. I go to the seller hub, seller.whatnot.com, and I load there. I'll make one listing. If it's a similar thing, like I have these 2 vintage piggy banks, right? It's a set of 2. So I just photographed them today, and I'm going to put them in my bin. Because sometimes it's like, they're vintage, right? They're really a unique piece. So why would I run in an auction for $5? You don't have a computer right now? So do you have like an iPad or just phone? Any job is a roller coaster, yeah. Just the phone? So you could log into, on Google Chrome, you could, if you wanted to, log into Whatnot, and then you could list through the seller hub there, but it's pretty small. It's pretty small. But it's the thing with the phone, because you're using your fingers versus, yeah, hello, Lily. You can use the desktop. So right now I'm streaming with OBS on my computer. So if I wanted to go in and I wanted to like edit a listing, I wanted to run one, I wanted to add one, I could do that. If I want to run a flash sale, you know, I could run a flash sale. Like here's a flash sale right now that I can run, right? It'll pin it to the screen. I can run more of the items back to back. I like it. It's faster. It's just how my brain works. I have to list this way because if I don't, see, blind box, Care Bears, carrying cuties, vinyl plush, right? If I don't list it like this, I used to do numbers. Sometimes I do numbers. We all have our own like systems. It just works for me. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If you log into whatnot.com, not the app. But keep in mind that Whatnot itself, the app, is optimized, meaning it works best on the phone. That's what it was designed for. And the Whatnot employees will all tell you the same thing. Yeah, well, desktop, I mean a computer. Okay, you can use a browser, but sometimes it doesn't work as it does on desktop. There's some things it may not. But yeah, I prefer whatnot.com on a Google Chrome. You need a keyboard? Yeah, you do. Just get a Bluetooth keyboard. That might actually help. Hello, mothership. Let's see if I missed anything else. Auctions sometimes don't mix with logic. It's a beautiful roller coaster. I didn't see that picture, Adam. Yeah. I don't know. I just, it's working for me. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Did you see that picture, Adam? They put that in there. We asked for years and it finally happened. I know. It's so good. It's so good. Salty says, what kind of computer do you have? It's not really, but I'm also techie. Yeah. But you have a Chromebook? Or do you have like Windows? If you have Chromebook, it won't work. But just know that you do not need OBS. Okay, Chromebook won't work for OBS. You need a computer. You need a camera. Okay, so if your HP camera is good quality, then you can use that. You need to have some good lighting and a microphone. I think that's about all that you really need in OBS. Picker Adam, am I missing anything? A mic, camera, and you can use your phone for the camera if you wanted. Yeah, it's just you got to play around with it. Inside Whatnot, if you go to help.whatnot.com, or no, if you go to seller.whatnot.com, there is an OBS video in there that's very good. It will just show you how to set it up. Growing up, it was just 2 turntables and a microphone. That's right, it was. Let's see. Yes, so I don't know. I like OBS because I can see the chat. It's huge, right? I don't necessarily care to see myself. I don't need to look at myself, but it lets me know where I am in the framing, and I'm always off, so something's probably covering my face. I have to send Whatnot a screenshot about that QR code thing because it's just too big. What's up, D. Marlin? How are you? Oh, I got purple. Let's get that. I brighten it up a little bit. Let's see. I need to figure out if I want 2 jobs. Jen, just have 1. Yeah. But sometimes you need 2, right? You like the ticker tape? What's that? Picker Adam? Did Jen tell you what I did to her the other night? Did she tell you what I did to her the other night? Here, I moved over. Did she tell you? That I yelled Picker Adam real loud in her ear and she fell asleep. You know, the thing is, yeah, I want to know about the ticker tape. You mean the scroll? Oh, the scrolling. Yeah, you tried to tell him. You're welcome, Picker Adam. My bro. I had to be like you and yell at her. I did. I sure did. Can you still hear me here? Salty sis. That was way nice. You know what you're getting? You're getting some D. Thank you very much for the tip. That was very, very kind of you. Yo, here's a little D for you. I'll give you some D. Sounds so bad. Thank you very much for your generous tip. Thank you. I appreciate that. Who doesn't love the D? I love discounts. What are you doing? All right, wait a minute. Time out. Hey, you're welcome. I hope that works. Look at that video. It's really helpful. It's done by Bug from Whatnot. There's 2 videos. So if you go to like help.whatnot.com and you search OBS, there's like 2 videos. The first part just shows you like basic setup. The second part I forgot what the second part, but it's all really good. I know. What's up? Why do some sellers not have the icon? Foxy Jen, thank you for the tip. I appreciate you. Thank you. That was very generous. You know you want the D. I love you, my friend. Thank you. Why do some sellers have the shop on main page? It could be a glitch. Jen got the D. Is this Tony or Lysandra? That's what I was starting to ask. What's up? I love the D. You guys want to see what my husband bought me today? Where did I put it? Wait, okay? Wait till you see this thing. I gotta go find it real quick. No, I'm never gonna say if Tony was here or not. No, he actually wasn't. But I didn't know who it would be. If it was Tony who's supposed to be sleeping or packing orders. Okay, guys, wait. You gotta see this, so hold on. Okay, wait till you guys see this. I'm still dying laughing. Can you guys hear me? Okay, this is pretty good. Okay, you guys ready? It's naughty. It's not really naughty, but just wait. You don't see the icon on my page. It should be down on the right corner. I see shop on mine. So are you on Android? Yeah, I have it. I have it right there. See where it says shop? Whoops, sorry. Shop. So I'll go to my other account here. Let me see. Let's take a look. It's here. It just says shop and it says 931 in a little white thing, but I'm on my alt account and it's there. Yeah, you're on Android or left. So we went, I don't know what to tell you on there. Would you mind sending me a screenshot? I'd love to see it. And if there is a glitch, I'd love to pass it on to Whatnot. Yeah, because I'm sure they want to know. They could be updating the app right now. It is. My Android's dead. Tina Deedle, what's up? How are you? Okay, so we went to Daiso. Oh, you know what? Maybe you swiped the chat away. So can you swipe back? So if you swipe once, it just leaves the bid bar. If you swipe twice, it clears the whole screen. So swipe right twice, not on the bottom, right in the middle, above the chat. Try that and see if it comes back. That could be it too. Okay, so we went to Daiso today, and they have squishy toys. This is good. This is clip worthy. Okay, you ready? Are you ready on YouTube? What's up, dude? What's up, Anthony? How are you? Yo, D. Marlin, how you doing? Oh, it's on the first one, right? Pick her out, thank you. All right, ready? So they have these pins. I think it's a pin. I'm not gonna open it until you see this. So they're hanging on a rack. Okay, here's the first one. Do you guys know what that is? First swipe, okay. You see what that is? Can you figure it out? Wait, gotta go over here. Right? Yes. Right? Okay, get ready. Okay, that's the first one. So right away he says, what's this? It's a squid, I know. But right away at a quick glance, I was like, what on earth is that? So I had to buy it. It's a squid, but it sure don't look like one. Should we open it? It's a pin. But here's the thing. If I pick this pin up and I hold it like this, and I write with it, it's a squishy toy. It could be something else. I know. I'm scared too. It's, I don't know. See if it writes any good. It's squishy, yeah. I don't know. It's kind of wide to write with. Oh, I don't like it. Okay. Yeah, it's all right. It's kind of has like that gel. Yeah, he asked for a pen. I would have bought them all. They had so many funny ones, but this one, my husband, and he's like, you better go buy that so the kids can't see. And I'm like, come on. You don't think the kids see this stuff on TikTok? Well, my son's not on TikTok. Yeah. I mean, do you walk around and wear that on your ear? You know, I always put pencils on my ear. The fuck? I can't. Could you imagine? I need to tell Brooke, go buy these at Daiso. Put it in your pocket. I did not. I just bought the one. But I'll go back. Oh my gosh. I'll go back. Isn't it funny? I thought, man, people would freaking love it. Giveaways. It's kind of an expensive giveaway because you got to ship it. And it's going to be like $5 to ship it. And it was like $6 to buy it. Yeah. They're like $4.50 plus tax. So $5.50 or something. Oh gosh, I put it upside down. I'm sure the reviews on this is crazy. Yeah, I want to see it. Thank you. Well, I don't have closed caption on mine. Yeah, because I use OBS. Closed caption is gone, unfortunately. I have to put a plug in though. Now you want one? You want me to run it? I would have to run it for a tiny bit more though, because of the fees. The shrimp is pretty cool. They're black ink. Yeah, they're black ink. The place that had them only had like 2 or 3 left. Let's see. Ooh, the shrimp. I like the way the shrimp writes. The pen's the same, I think, but it's big. Okay, when I get more. Yeah. Isn't that funny? I know tempura sounds good. I'll go next week, Jen. I love closed caption. Happy doesn't know I'm shopping. You gotta get some headphones. Like I got these on, so they like, you know, I can hear, and then I can listen, but I can hear people coming, so I don't jump. Yeah, that was the funny of the day. Keep your special. No, I bought them, but he's like, you should buy them all. He told me to buy them all to sell them and whatnot. You love closed caption. I need to figure it out. I did have it on for a minute with OBS because you can like install it, but it wasn't working. So I don't know. I have to go back. Is it on here still? Yeah, it just wasn't working. Okay, I want to see your picture, but I'm thinking because closed caption number 1 is done, and let's see. Let me just peek at my whatnot. Let me check my message from you. Yeah, closed caption never works with OBS. And you're on, what kind of Android are you on? Are you on like a, yeah, so it's normal not to have captions because I'm using OBS. So that's like, I can't fix that unless I add it to my OBS. And then, yeah, it's a lot of people that use OBS don't have it. Yeah, it was Daiso. But they had like 2 of them. But they had a bunch of other ones. Yeah. You love it. I'll try to figure it out. What it is the one, oh, the Samsung 7. I don't know why the bin is missing. That's kind of weird. It could be, now let me ask you a question. If I unpin this item, does the bin come back? If I unpin the item, does the bin come back? So it does, okay. So whenever someone has a flash sale, it hides the bin. Okay, that's actually important. Let me put it on my list. I do have a list of things. Right, I think it's Apple. Anybody else on Android right now? Yeah. Anybody on Android? Corporate Goth, was the bin hiding for you? When I use Android, it's the same. It's always there. You saw it. Yeah, me too. And I'm using Android 15. No, 16 I upgraded. Anyone on BlackBerry? Just me. Just me. I loved I still have my BlackBerry. I still have my pager, okay? Yeah, there's only 1 bin in my shop. Yeah, buy it now. So the shop doesn't show on some Androids when there's a flash sale and it's pinned. But when it goes away, it comes back. No, that's from the 1900s, Picker Adam. That's from the 1900s. Maybe because of the screen. Yeah, because it looks like it squashes my... it looks like it squashes it. Even though you took a picture of like from here down, it does. It looks like it is how big is that phone? I think I've seen it. I need to look at it so I can see. Maybe it's why, because you know sometimes the phones. Oh, I know which phone you have. Yeah, I wonder if that's why maybe. Because when you unfold it to open it and you turn it, it's more square than it is rectangle, right? Wow, out of all the emojis, there's a pager. No shit. Yeah, nurses and, yep, emergency services still use them. It's 6 by 7. Yeah, so it's a little more. I wonder if it just makes it like, I don't know. I would think it would be in there. What's up, nurse? Nurse Sarah, I was just thinking about you. Yeah, as soon as Picker Adams said that, nurses and emergency medical services use pagers. Do you use Did you use a pager when you're a nurse? Sarah's like, I still use a pager, but it's not for what you think it's for. What's up, girl? How you been? All the friends. Yeah, I think it's maybe because that you like that phone. That phone looks pretty badass, actually. You had wired walkie-talkie type of thing, did you? Hey, Paper Swan, how are you? Walkie-talkie, breaker, breaker. What's your 1020? Nurses are awesome. Nurses are really who do the work. Those doctors, psst. What up, Kate? How you doing? White wine emoji, but you have pager. No shit. We gotta write some complaints. We need to write some complaints, dear. Why not? No, but I was in. I don't know who posted it one day. What? Your doctor uses AI? Don't tell me your doctor uses AI to diagnose people. Medical board. Hello. Oh my gosh. No. Wow. Serious? I guess that's what some are doing, huh? That's crazy to me. So why go to the doctor? Just ask your chat GPT. What's wrong with me? Thank you for using Atom Intelligence. Adam, don't be stealing my thing. I'll allow it, I guess. Totally. See yourself out. Oh my gosh. All of your doctors are using AI now? Dude. Yeah, who needs a degree? I mean, fuck. Oh no. Yeah, just figure it out. You'll be fine. Right? Wait, was Nurse Sarah selling clothes? Is Nurse Sarah going to do clothing now? Uh-oh. Can a mod ban themselves? So I'm going to try it one day. No, you can't. You can't kick out another mod. Oh, yeah, Aussie. Remember when they're all freaked out about the internet? Fuck my life. No. I don't know. That I just feel like, yeah. Yeah, people were so. She did today. I could just hear her cursing up a storm. How'd it go? It was worse. I was like, after the show, she was like, fuck that. Clothing to me, I feel like is like kryptonite. I don't know, I just do. I've sold it. I've sold like baby shoes and clothes for a long, I did women's clothing. I did that for like 2 years. Not on here, but on another platform. It was hard. I did suits, like expensive suits. And I did love doing it, but like it's so much to measure. And you gotta really put it in the pictures and put it in the listing. And a lot of people don't read. They just look at it and go, oh, it looks like it fits. Wait, she was selling clothes that were too big for herself because she's a skinny queen now, right? She's been killing it at the gym. She was posting herself. I saw that. You were laughing so hard, Jen. I remember, I'll tell you where I was on December 31st, 1999. Your arms were hurting because you got to hold everything up, huh? Yeah. No thanks, right? 1999, December 31st, I was in Laughlin, Nevada, and about 15 minutes or 10 minutes before, like it was the big Happy New Year, they shut all the slot machines down because they were panicked. They didn't know. So all of them got shut down. It was the craziest thing. And then they shut them off, and then everybody did Happy New Year. Yeah, everybody was getting drunk. Yeah, I remember that. I have pictures of it. And then maybe 5 minutes. It could have been, it was quick. 5 minutes, they shut them down, like a reboot. And then 12:01, boom, back on. Yeah, nothing happened. But they were like so freaked out. Yeah. You got some pajamas. Was she selling pajamas? How cute. Yeah, everybody wants you to do it again. Your manager did, Tina? Nice. I was with my mom. We were in Laughlin. Yeah. Pick her at them. I don't know. I think because it was 1999 going to 2000 and they thought I don't know, the system was archaic or something. Shit. It was, banks were freaked out and somebody, I don't know how it was resolved. You sold like 10 pairs of scrubs for 25? Oh shit. What'd you do? Get a pallet or two of clothes? Or is it just stuff you had, your stuff? You was about 10 and tested on a computer and was like, I will not. It will be okay. Yeah. I know. They didn't. They were your clothes? Oh, okay. That's cool. And a million t-shirts. But did you sell a lot? Scrubs are expensive. Heck yeah. Not really, just a few. Did all the cult come? I hope they paid their dues. I was gone all day. A few. Oh, that's cool. I always try to pop in and say hello. Today I wasn't on Whatnot at all. You didn't even know about it? That's why you got to bookmark all the shows. Yeah, bookmark all the shows. You can't, yeah, you can get people to freak out on toilet paper. You did 2 shows. The morning one lasted 45 and you sold 6 items. Was that not clothing? That was your other one? A lot of people said it was slow today on Whatnot. I mean, if you, like, you know, there's so many shows, right? Our friends. But like if I know someone's doing a show and I really want to go to it, I put it on my phone. I'll set an alarm to go to it. I was closed. Then I came back later before I put all the clothes away. So you took them out and put them away. I did not. I did totally screen record it. I'm his fairy godmother. Did you know that, Tina? He's freaking out of this world. I love him. Yeah, he's a good one. I think he has one of the best, most entertaining shows on Whatnot. Toddy's World. You know, you can do the Shopify transfer over to Whatnot now. I haven't really done anything with that yet. Yeah, he's really great. I changed my profile picture to his face. I took a couple of screenshots. Everybody in his chat was cracking up. Yeah, I don't think he got to see it, but I'll have to send it to him. Oh, I forgot to write down your phone on Samsung 7. Yeah, wasn't it fun? You didn't see my comments? I don't know what resolos is. I don't know what that is. Oh, Sarah, you want to see my pins? You might like one really a lot. Sarah, get ready. Okay, well, we're not talking about any of those platforms. I feel like that's like an outside sales thing, so I want to be careful with that here. Sarah, tell me what you think of the first one. So we went to Daiso, no problem. And my, is that your company? My husband's like, check out these pins, you might like them. So here's the first one. Okay, they're squishies. So we know what this one is, right? It's a, what? Shrimp? A cactus. That's exactly what it is. Just wait, I got a cactus for you, girl. Okay? Then there was this one. Oh, wait, it's upside down. Oh, wait, it's upside down, you can't see what it is. Oh, not your company, I gotcha. Okay, ready, Sarah? Yeah, he's like, you should probably buy that. I'm like, what? Yummy, right? That's what I said. It's a pin. It's a squishy pin. I'll get more. Yeah, it's squishy. It's not slow rising. It's like, isn't it amazing? Yeah, so when it's hanging in the pack, and at first glance you're like, what in the hell is that? Yeah, right? It's hanging on the rack. Just like you think. At first I didn't know what the hell they were selling it. I had no idea. It's just hanging on the rack like this. It's a squid, obviously. But I really like the first thought that I thought it was. Yeah. And I like that my husband thought it was that. Red chat, right? It is. Anyway, I'll get some more. I wish it was the slow rising ones because it would be even funnier. It's just, it's not really squishy. It's like foamy. It's like a foamy. Go down there, you little shrimp. Anyway, that was my fun find of the day. Entertainment. Muted comment. Uh-oh, what'd you write? And Jen is, Foxy Jen, she's like, I'm going to need one of those. Yep. Who would want one of those squids? Anybody? Let me know. And I'll get some. Yeah, I'll get some more. They don't write bad. They're like a kind of a gel pen. It says soft and squishy on the package. You know what, Picker Adam? So many jokes. I can't either. You want a foam middle finger pen? Oh, they wouldn't sell that there, but I wish. That would be a good one. Oh my gosh, we were right next to that sea swan. Today we were right there. So good. Yeah, wait, where did we go today? Or was it yesterday? That same place was, but I don't know. Dude, it's so good. We almost went there. Oh, I know where we were at. We're at, I think that's where it was at. When I'm working, I'll be like, it's a squid, duh. Right? Yeah. Okay, let's see if I missed anything. Welcome in, friends. I hope you're doing good. Thanks for being here, you guys. All right, Barb, I'll be on the lookout. Foam middle finger. Those would be really popular, actually. I sold all my little middle fingers I had. Because I bought like all these packs with like rubber hand. What's up, Who's Daddy? What do you mean what's going on here? How you doing, friend? You know, it's late night. You missed out. You missed out. I can't show now. Too late. What's new? Tell me something good. I know it is. I know it is. But they have one right there. I was just trying to think. Oh, I guess it's in the mall thing. Yeah, we almost went there, but then my one kid was real picky. Yeah, all good. All good. A little tired, but I don't know. It's like it's good. Yeah. Thank you. Just some of the greatest minds figuring out how to make this planet better. Right. Only get diagnosed by a doctor that says Dr. AI. Is that what it is? I still can't believe that corporate gossip that about a doctor. But I know a lot of them are using it. Wait, what is this note? Oh, this is a whatnot thing. Okay, I need to tell them that. I forgot. I'm not a doctor, but I'm half price. You're too much. That's too funny. Hey, Picker Adam, do you ever use captions? Because you use OBS. Do you use OBS? No. Yeah, you're using OBS all the time. Do you have captions on your OBS for your, maybe your AI doctor will get it right. You can play with it. I know, I need to get figured out. Andy has it set up pretty damn good. Hi, Andy. He's probably lurking or not. Yeah, I had it on and I have captions, but I don't know what was going on. Let's see. Is it on? Oh, I do have it on, but it's not showing. It doesn't pop up. Oh gosh, they have all these stupid ass options. I think I have a setting off because I turned it off. Mic. I'm looking for my mic. I have too many sources here. Shoot, why do they have so many? Testing. Okay. Wait, maybe I got it now. Okay, is it working? You're about to fall on the floor when a real person answers the phone and not a bot. Bots irritate me now. Yeah, I know. I feel you on that one. I've been watching like these TikTokers and they're like trolling AI doctors because they'll get like a telehealth, I think it is. They have like, Andy is AI. They'll have somebody, you'll go on like a FaceTime kind of call, but it's like Zoom or something, but it's telehealth. And it comes on and it looks like a real person and it's a literal AI doctor. Yeah, so there was these two guys and this one guy was trolling it saying, she's like, good morning. And then she said the person's name. And it was a guy, like he has a beard and everything. And he's like, I think I might be pregnant. And the AI doctor's like, oh, well, congratulations. But is your period late and all this stuff? He's like, no, wait a minute. I mean, I'm not a woman. I'm a man. Yeah, and he was fucking with it. It was pretty funny. All right, let's see if I can get this. Let me see if I can get this. Can you guys see the captions right now? Because it's saying it's on, but I cannot see it. But I don't know if like, okay, Wildflower Bliss, hello. No? Yeah, so let me see. None, no captions. Okay, I'm gonna try something else. Good morning. Okay, I see them on my end, but I don't know why. No, it's not gonna be there. I'm gonna try this other option I have. Okay, let me find the caption thing again. Oh, it's here. I could probably do it. Okay, Twitch, streams, local, streams, stream, show preview. Hello. Okay, I got that. Captioning enabled. Nothing on the screen, right? Should I go see a doctor? I still ain't got my period. I mean, nah. Caption source, okay. Profanity filter, I do not want one of those. English, 2 lines. Okay, wait, there's a part where you have to put it. Stream, text, captions, text source, banner. Okay. Okay, how about now? Now we need to figure out where we put the banner. Nothing? Nothing. No cap? Shit. I don't know why it's not popping up. I mean, I literally have everything set up. Maybe this is it. Transcript. Yeah, it's all there. Hello? No, we don't need that. Testing 1, 2, 3. If seller, no, it doesn't have anything to do with it. It's strictly with OBS, but I can add it. I can add it to be like, it's kind of a pain in the ass. I can add it, it's too late to eat noodles, don't eat them. Yeah, too late. It's too late. It's too late. I can't have them, you can't have them. Yeah, it's not anything to do with seller tools, but it might be this type of closed captioning plugin using Google Speech to Text Cloud. No, I don't want that. That's not what I'm using. I just don't know why. It shows it on my screen, but I just don't know where the hell else I could put it. Let's see. Let me try to put a new one in. Bummer. I really want to have that out. I have it turned on. Yeah, I added the plugin a while back. It worked for like 10 minutes and then it just stopped. It's not too late to fall in love. Right. And it's not. No, it's not on there for me. Yeah, I know where it shows. It just won't be there for me because I use OBS. It's totally a different thing. Little more advanced because I have to add in, whereas that's just like on the whatnot side. Probably Picarado. Probably. I'm trying to find that other plugin I had. I think I took it out. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, go chug 3 cups of water. I'll drink some too. Yeah. Let me see. OBS is like a third-party piece of software. It's free. obsproject.com. And it's used for streaming, recording, and different things. And it allows me to do like fun little, graphics on my screen, split screen, multiple cameras, some sound effects and things like that, where you can't do that on the phone. You could if you're like a super hacker. Yeah, and Jack Black. We like Jack Black. So it allows me to do like these kind of fun things. And then there's one more piece of equipment I use as a stream deck. It just makes it a little more convenient because then I can just turn it on or off. And then I can, let's see if I can put this other one on. I just want to, and we're just, okay, let me see if I did that one. Did that, and that. I can't add the other one because I got to do it when OBS is off. Is there a new Jumanji? I didn't even know that. I'll try to get it on. I won't be able to do it tonight because you have to install, you have to actually install captions and quit OBS. So I can't quit OBS right now or my stream will end. I didn't know either. You know what they're making? They're making the Bionic Man, Steve Austin Bionic Man. Because when I went to Universal last week, they had like some of the equipment that's from the original show. They had it covered up, and then it was spray painted and it was black and covered up in silver, and it said the Bionic Man. You think they finished and started filming recently? I didn't know they were making a new one. But I'm sure it's funny with him. Yeah. Because they've made that 3 times now, I think. That is a bring back, huh? I saw it. I took a picture of it and I was like, dude, are they really bringing that back? When I was there last week. Well, the other day, not last week. Yeah, I'll show you. This is what I saw when I was on the studio tour. I was like, oh, that's interesting. But I don't know. I don't know. It might be some. See? I don't know if you could see that. It's spray painted and it says the Bionic Man. It was on Jack's YouTube. Are you watching Jack on YouTube? I loved his YouTube during the pandemic. Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. All his ice cream tasting and yeah, I think that Wahlberg is going to do it, which I was like, ugh. Yeah. You found it recently? He's hilarious. Jack Black is so funny. Yeah, he was gaming on there like crazy. I think with his 2 sons or one of them. Yeah, I don't think he probably is so busy now. Okie Vintage, what's going on? Okay, I'll work on that captions tomorrow. Oh, maybe that's why. Okay, maybe there's something I forgot to turn on. How are you doing? Jack Black's your celebrity pass. I mean, I get it. I get it. Yeah. There's something about him. Yep. I think it was probably during the pandemic when he wore his Speedos with the cowboy boots. I feel like that's where he won Picker Adam over. Wahlberg, is he? I don't know. I'm not a fan of him. Yeah. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Lava chicken song. We do love lava chicken here. Chicken, 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 chicken. Am I in Florida? No. I'm on the opposite coast. I have my Jack Black figure. I was looking for him. I can't find him. Yeah. I got that one. Because I play with toys. Did he really do it in one take? I still loved him for a long time. I'm a Tenacious D fan, so there's a few songs that I really love. Yeah. But that was way back. Now they're like canceled and stuff, so because Kyle was a dick. I didn't know he did it in one take. But I did love him in Super Mario when he did the Princess Peach song. That was pretty good too. Yeah. Now you pick her Adam. Oh, I'm so mad at you right now. Because I'm going to be singing that song all night. Lava chicken. It's so good. I know. Okay, drank 2 cups of water back to back. Half a slice of cold pizza made its way into my hands right now. Oh, cold pizza's so good. Yum. You know what did I have? I've been buying like some fruit lately and eating it. And I guess they're nectarines. They were so delicious. Yeah, just so flavorful. It's not noodles, so it's a win, right? Really, Kate? You don't follow him, yeah. No, Aussie, what is that? Shells? I don't know what that is. Is it a food place? They're so delicious right now, yeah. I could eat a few a day. They're just good. Yeah, I picked some up, I want to say from like Sprouts maybe. Man, they're so good right now. You know what goes good with steak? Another steak. I love steak. Yeah, Barn Bloom, we're just hanging out having a chat tonight. My bin is open. Feel free to go take a peek. If you're looking for anything specific, when you go into the bin, you can just search for that item or let me know and I could run a flash sale or pin anything. You can make an offer too. Yeah, that's kind of what we do on Sunday nights. It's a bin show, really. It's like a sports store, but way more stuff. Oh, peaches and nectarines are awesome. Yes, I agree. Trying to find out, but it seems huge, just getting started on the building, but it's huge. Oh, let me look it up. I've never heard of it. Is that like, oh, sporting goods? I've never heard of it. I wonder what it's part of. No way, that's crazy. Wildflower Bliss, you don't need that. Eat some chia seeds. Be good. It's so late. It does sound good though. Yeah. And a candy store too. Oh my gosh. Is that near you, Aussie? You have one by you? Picker Adam, I'm not even going to comment. That is funny. You know what? I have a bad comment to say about that. But worth it. Could be a yummy alternative. Yeah, you know what? But chocolate chia seeds are good. I agree. I have some, I think they're gone now. Thank you, Barn Bloom. Yeah, I've been on Whatnot. If you guys don't know me, my name's Dee. I go by Dee Archivist. I've been on Whatnot for over 4 years as a seller, buyer, and I have a show every day. So I've been live on Whatnot since June 1st, 2024, every single day. So like I don't sell every single day, but I'm always selling. You know, my bin is totally full. Some days I'll run auctions. I'm getting back to that though. Yep. So, and sometimes I have just random chat shows, hang out, very chill. Yeah, it's $7.79 tonight. So I've been doing that for 2 years and a month and a half. But I've been on Whatnot longer than that. Yeah, tonight is $7.79. Yeah. I'm not reading that. But that's what I was going to say. That's cool with the Ferris wheel. Yeah, so I've been on every day. I'm a community host for Whatnot, so I don't work for Whatnot. Some people think I do, but I don't. I just work with them. I'm a seller just like everybody else. There's no big seller, small seller. I'm just seasoned. I've been doing it a long time, longer than 4 years. 4 years is my anniversary date in October 5th. It'll be 4 years since I was a seller, but I've been on the app for October 21st, I think, will be 5 years. I know it's weird that I'm on every day, though. I still kind of can't believe it. Every day I want to quit, though. But then I remember I come on and see you guys. That looked worse in text than it sounded in my head. I know, Picker Adam. It's all right. I didn't see the red chat. Does this comment fit 20 is 20? Yes, it does. Oh, I was dying laughing at reading that. Yeah, so welcome in if it's your first time. Don't worry, we don't bite heart here at all. We just have fun, you know. I came on this app because first of all, I wasn't going to even sell in here and be on camera. I was just going to list to the marketplace and see. But then I started watching shows, and I was in Pokemon shows and card shows that I like. And I was like, wow, this seems kind of fun. So I remember watching a couple other sellers who had just started. And they're like, you should do it. You know, it's really fun. You make a lot of money. And, you know, there's not a ton of people on that. And that was back then. So it's like, all right, got approved. I literally had my first show. I swiped out of my show in accident, and the show was over. I couldn't figure out how to reboot it because, you know, they just didn't tell you how to do it then. And I don't think a lot of people knew that. And so I just said, I'm not doing this, it's stupid. And I quit for like a week. I didn't do anything. And then one day I was like, I went back to that one guy's show and I was like, all right, I'm going to listen. And I just watched and I was like, wow, this guy's make it look like it's so easy. And so I did it. I had my first show. I got hooked. I had my show at like 10:23 in the morning. It was on October 5th, 2022. And I remember I had just a little tabletop with like some vintage, some electronics. I had a little shopping cart for giveaways and stuff. And I went for it. And I remember that first show I made like $80, say. And I was like, whoa, that was quick. And then I had another show and I was like, I said my sales the other day, like, $50. Then I had a bunch of shows and I did pretty good. And then I started having a couple of shows where it was like nothing, not one sale. And I thought, ugh, is it worth it? But then I didn't ever really think negative about it. I just kept going and running my items and became kind of somewhat entertaining and just had fun. And I was always myself, like I am now. It's like crack, but more addictive and way better. Yes. Bigger Adam. Yes. I know. Right away, I mean, I knew like Whatnot would be like incredible on so many levels, but it's like, you have to like figure out what you want out of it, Okie vintage, keep going, keep showing up. Thank you. That was a real nice comment there. Yeah, just show up and then figure it out, like, why are you doing this? What's your goal? Yeah, just keep going. I have a real good friend on the app. Actually, today's her birthday, you guys. I want you guys to remember a reworker's passion. I know she's probably sleeping, but Leslie, a reworker's passion. I'm not going to tag her, but I'm going to just do that. Follow that seller. Go to her show. She's amazing. She's going to have a chat show tomorrow morning. Okay? She's so great. I've been so lucky to like get to know her. She's really one of my good friends and she's a real deal, And she has her chat show. I know, pick her Adam, if you could have invested 4 years ago. Seriously. So it's her birthday. She's going to have a show. I don't know what time her show is, but she's having her Mindset Monday that she's had for a while, where she gives you some topics and, things like that are really helpful. But she always says, know your why. And I have to quote her because know your why. Why are you doing this? Like, what's your goals? And yeah, you just got to, no matter what you're faced with, you got to keep going. We all have so many different things, and that's one of the things when I started on Whatnot, where I was kind of getting to is I have always created a safe space. So with that being said, the safe space is I want people to like forget about their outside issues. Don't bring them here because not everybody has earned the right to hear your story, right? And that was just something I adapted early on. So most people that come in already know that. Every now and then, people come in and say stuff, but I always let people know that. Yeah, you follow her and have it bookmarked. She is pretty amazing. And she's also a Whatnot community host. She sells soap and she's a handmade artist. She was actually one of the first in handmade on Whatnot. Yep, she pretty much came over, I think. I don't know if they invited her. I forget the story, but she will tell it. You could do it again. Yep, just keep doing the thing. Yeah, that's my goal. It's like, if I wanted to yell at you to buy something, I could. It's just not, it's not me. It's not my style. Yeah. I might talk closer into the microphone, and I'm here to have a good time. I'm not going to be here for a long time. We're going to have a good time. Yeah. I don't know. Who has a show coming up? You guys want to promote yourselves? Go ahead. Do not post any links because if you post links, people can't click on them. And links, they probably get slowed down by Whatnot. Number one, fan of the D. I'm a fan of the Picker Adam, the legend. You guys, if you guys don't know, Picker Adam is a legend on the Whatnot. Yeah, if you need any kind of, here's a commercial, Picker Adam, ready? Okay, so Picker Adam and his family, I bought this sterling silver 925 Italy chain from them, and I am very, very tough on chains. One day I will pull on it. I don't think it will break. It's so good. I love this chain, and I have a lot of charms on it. And I have like I have one charm from you. Yeah, because I have my Italian horn. That's 18 karat, I think. And then that one's from Italy. And then I have a heart from my husband. And then I have my little heart from Picker Adam that I bought. I still haven't given my sister hers. Anyway, if you guys want to get, and it's always a good time, and they're really good deals, super, super excellent shipping. Yeah, create that commercial. I could do a professional one. You want to buy one and spray paint it rose gold? I don't know, how would it be? And then you'll hang your dentures on them in the future. See Swan, yeah, I got them already right here. It's not my dentures, but it's my baby teeth. Where are they? Oh, I don't know. I got baby teeth I'm going to hang. You only wear rose gold. You could take it and get it dipped. Find a local jeweler, get it dipped so it lasts. Yeah. I love my chain. I'm very hard on chains. And I have like one pretty big heart, like a good 1 inch plus. Yeah, and then I have a real tiny little Italian horn that I got, I don't know, in 2010 from my mom. It was her mother's, I believe. Yeah, I hope that I could figure out how to get my baby teeth on there. Yeah, I'll have garlic too, because you know I'm a vampire. What? Duct tape. That's it. Let me tell you something. I already have an eyeball. I do have a real eyeball. You want to see it? You're going to get banned. That's it. No, I'm going to put like all my mini brands. I want to make a mini brands necklace. Anyway. I don't know where the teeth are. I'm looking now. Oh, I put them in that other, I have a box over here because I was trying to move all my minis off my desk, and it's a box full of them. I don't know why my granddaughters wear Adam's necklaces and their kids, and there's nothing gentle about them. So the grandkids wear it, Aussie. That's cool. So kids, yeah, they're rough. Kids are rough on that stuff. You got two? You got 2 toofs? Picker Adam has 2 toofs. You know what, C Swan? You're in trouble. Every day. Yeah, because when I wear like a long chain with a lot of charms on it, it usually gets stuck in my hair or something. Not once. No issues. I'm teasing. What your comment was. I want me to read it. That was funny. Oh man. I know, I was laughing at it. Wait, what did I do that for? Yeah, don't forget, you guys. I love that Aussie that the grandkids are wearing it. Any Star Wars stuff? I might buy it now. Let me look. Let's see what we have in Star Wars. I have a couple of Kenner figures. Let's see. I have 16 Star Wars items in my butt now. I know, Italian horn. I know what you meant. Yes, I do. I have a few things in there. I have some Doorables. And then I have like Disney Adorables. I have a DVD, Star Wars, The Force Awakens DVD. I have some mini brands. I have a Jedi X Crosswing. I can't show it because they're in my buy it now, and they're in my shed. So I could pin it and you could see the item if you want to bookmark it. There's all photographs of the actual item. Yeah. Sorry, Riggy Doo. I am not doing like a auction show just tonight. I don't know if you came in the other night asking me about that. But what you can do is, if you'd like, is you can pin the item. And then I have this one as well. Yeah, not a problem. But I photograph everything, 100% stand behind my product. What I sell, what I show is what you'll get. Yeah. I have the Imperial Royal Guard with a cloak. That one's also 1983 Kenner. This one here is 77. It doesn't, it's just figure only on both of them. No problem. They're currently in this ship, but I'll run them on a flash sale if you're interested. Okay, if not, that's totally cool. I'll do 20% off. So I have that one, and then I have this one, and anybody's welcome to buy them. 20% on that one. So it's like 16 bucks each, knocks $4 off. Yeah, so it'll go in the bin. And then I have a bunch of like mini brand stuff. So we can run some of that. We'll do 20 off. I think I never heard of Star Wars. Just someone told me that was a good buy. So I thought, okay. Here's a, this is a brand new DVD, Blu-ray actually. And it's a Walmart exclusive. So I'll run that one. Doubt it. Yeah, so these are flash sales that I'm running now. And then I have a talking Grogu. This one is about 7.5 inches tall. So let's see what the flash sale is on that one. I'll run it for like 35% off. Yeah. Baby Yoda. It's actually pretty cool, and it talks. I've never pulled the thing out of it, so it could need new batteries, but it should still work. Yo, Evelyn is weird. What's up, girl? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a minute. I hope you had a great show. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Let me unpin this. Let everybody know. Evelyn is weird. Let everybody know when your next show is and what you're going to be selling. She's really not weird, you guys. She's really not weird, but her name is so great. It's an OG name. Hello, hey. What's up, Triple? How you doing? Thank you. Welcome in, guys. The nighttime. The iNsOmNiAc Club is what we call it over here. Okay, Tuesday, 11 a.m. Christmas in July. Jewelry raid train. Sweet. I love that. So 11 a.m. you guys, bookmark Evelyn's show. What were you selling tonight? Yeah, you guys should definitely give her a follow. Let me go over here. Hold on. Pacific. Yeah, so she's on the West Coast like me. Let's see. So she sells fabric. She's been selling fabric online for like 10 years. And she does jewelry, accessories, and clothing. She sells mostly everything, she says. 5.0 on the reviews, 1 day average ship time, and she sold almost 9,000 items. And she only has 5,900 followers. So she's sold more than followers she has. That's really good. Organic as ever. You're selling new jewelry tonight, mostly stamped S925 and others. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. You're very welcome, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you for the raid. We're just having a chat. So if you just popped in, I ran a couple of flash sales. We had some people requesting who are new, you know, they're like, what are you selling kind of thing. But that's okay, because folks don't know. And some people don't do like auction stuff. When do I sleep all the time. But I don't sleep a lot. Like, you know, for the most part, I'd say I go to bed like 2 to 4 and I get up at 6 to 8. It just depends. I didn't say 6 to 7. What's up? Oh gosh, what are you writing over there? Oh, time out. Oh, right. What's going on? What is all that? How are you doing? You're bored? I know, I wasn't even looking at you guys. No. Hello, Lynn. What's up? You changed your name again? What's up, my friend? Bree. Okay, we're back. Sometimes I stream to YouTube and there's comments over there. So some of my friends went over there and some, you'll be ready for me? Good luck. Good luck with that. I will troll you back. Watch out. Oh, did they? I never heard of Tom Hanks. Who's that? Yeah, help me know who that is. Never heard of him. Okay, whatnot. I'm back. Max, what's going on? Well, thank you. Okay. So sometimes I'll comment to YouTube. You're already following? There you are. Yeah, so that's kind of like how I sleep. But like I'll take a nap. It just depends. When do you guys sleep? You guys are always up too. Is anybody in here like not sleep that much? Who said they slept 15 minutes the other day? Was that you? Was that, oh no, that was Millicent. Are you here? Millicent said only slept 15 minutes on the other day. But hopefully she's getting some sleep. I saw you on daytimes too, so I'm like, oh, so when I have a daytime show, it's usually only Tuesdays. Yeah, so I do a chat show, a Whatnot chat show, and I talk about all things Whatnot, and that's usually Tuesday at like 7:23 in the morning. Yeah. And then that's every week. I've been doing that show for 3 years, over 3 years. So 3 years and 6 months. So 3.5 years. Almost as long as I've been like actually a seller on here. Yeah, people are tripping out. D, you're on in the daytime? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, they did. They released some. So if you go to help.whatnot.com and you click on seller and then click on shipping and then go to the bottom left corner, it'll say like shipping rates by country, I think it is. And then when you go to that page, it'll say new proposed changes. I know that was a lot. I made a video on YouTube about it and I showed you how to get there. It's D_archivist on YouTube. You can watch it and I'll show the links in there. Yeah. So they haven't given us everything, but they basically said that ground advantage is the default for 1 to 5 pounds and for all of it actually. And there's no more flat rate. Flat rate's going to be history as of August 1st. No sooner than August 1st. But that page I just discussed is getting updated every day. Yeah, they changed the language on it. So it's nothing new, to be honest. I think it hurts people who didn't who built their businesses on flat rate, and they're going to have to make some changes. So maybe their bundles aren't going to be, they're going to be 5 pounds. But like a lot of the people that I see build a box, like the snacks people, theirs is 5 to 10 pounds. So even if you have something that's like 8-10 pounds, it's not going to be that much more. So, but the 1 to 5 is ground advantage, and it's $7.20. The main difference is you can't use priority mail flat rate packaging at all. That will not be supported anymore. No American Girl doll items. Thank you. They will have to buy boxes, yeah. Hopefully they're not cutting corners and they wrap those priority mail flat rate stuff or regular with paper or polymailers. They will probably. But, the post office ain't messing around. If you make a mistake and you put a ground advantage label on a priority box and ship it, they're going to charge you $20 on top of if you don't edit the shipping weight. I mean, it's like every other platform. All the platforms do it. Yep. So, but the post office ain't messing around. Also, if you ship out cosmetics that are not cosmetics, perfume, and you don't mark it like, hazmat to go ground, then, and they catch it, they are charging you $50. And I think it's good. Hopefully people wake up and do the right thing. Yeah. And buying boxes aren't not that expensive. Yo, thanks for the mic drop. Jen, that was so cool. I've never seen that. Usually you only see that on the app. I love that. Thank you. That was so cool. Yeah, at the top of my screen, it like had that thing with a mic drop. That was neat. Thank you so much. I love that. Yeah, I never see it. I only see it on the app. So they must have made that happen on the YouTube. Yo, let's drop. What are we going to do in here? We're going to do a little, there we go, a little Shirley. Thank you. Yeah, just buy some boxes, but they're not that expensive, and it's in a business expense. You just have to figure it out. Also, if you're going to buy a box and you're shipping, maybe your item you sell for $5 is now going to be $6. You got to absorb that cost. I love it. Thank you. That was cool. That was very nice of you. So just include it in the cost of goods. I mean, look, people understand that costs go up. I always, if it's a big package and I have to use my own box, I have to factor in how much I paid for that box every time. And packing material as well, And I'm not greedy about it, but I want to make sure I don't like lose money. A little bit of packaging I'm going to pay for. But those boxes can be expensive. Oh, this new thing? Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. Just buy a box if you need it. Also, you could recycle boxes. You could go to stores. Like if you're not at the level where you can afford to or want to buy boxes, recycle them. Just learn what you're allowed to use and not use, Because like alcohol boxes, you can't use them, but you could like cover them in brown paper, some craft paper. What's up, baby Huey? How you doing? Jen, thank you for the jewels. You're doing well? Good. I love it. I know. How do we fix that, Sea Swan? I'm doing good. I'm a little tired, but I don't know. I feel like I said this earlier, like my voice was like kind of scratchy today. Yeah. But I was making content today and the last couple of days. I don't know. Maybe the hot weather too does it to me. Yeah, but I'm all right. Did you do your train? How was it? Dang it. I know I bookmarked it and I forgot. Yay. I'm so glad. I hope it was good. It was your first one, right? You ran yourself. It was amazing. I love that. Excuse me. That's so good. So you're going to do another one? It is fun. I used to have my own raid train with 2 other people. And I was like, yeah, never again. I'd rather just do it by myself. But I will be in people's raid trains, but I'm very selective with it. Yeah. Because I've done so many of them when I started. But they're just not, they're more for fun a lot of times. You sold out the Caboose show, which was amazing. And yes, oh, good. I love that. You can do it in October. Yeah, I was doing it like every month with 2 other sellers. And one was like so much drama. And it just wasn't aligning with my business and my mentality. So I just was like, plus we're all kind of busy. We're all moms. And I was just like, you know what? I think I'm going to step away from this train. Just because there wasn't my alignment. Yeah, I'm not into drama. I'm like, mm-mm. And that the seller that I was doing it with is not on the app anymore, but I wish her well. Like, I don't hate nobody. It's just not my vibe, you know. Too much drama. I'm just not into that. And then the other chick was cool, but she left the app too because I think she got like a full-time job. And I don't know if she's coming back to the app. Really not sure. Yeah, I don't. This is like, just let's all be nice. Let's have a good time. Let's be nice. Let's sell some shit. You know? That's it. I know. Well, the only way to solve that issue, we talked about it one night, C1, is to people to go and speak up about it. And even then, they don't listen, but it's going to be even faster because they're popping them up left and right. Yep. Yeah, I wish that some companies would take a stand on that. I really do. But money. Yeah, money maker. I know, and I'm not a fan of that at all because it's inaccurate all the time, plus what it does. Mirasaki, what's going on? How you doing? I saw that thing you sent me. Why were you sending me all those feet pictures? Just kidding. How are you doing, friend? What's up? No, not me. No, I know. I was teasing. I know. Oh, one night, I don't think you were here, and we were talking about AI and the problems it's going to cause. And it was a great conversation. Some people don't want to hear that stuff. You did send me a demon. You did send me a demon. I kind of like the demon. The demon looked like somebody I knew in a past life. Yeah. Yeah, stay away from the Cape. Now you want cookies. And looking at your shop. Okay, you can buy some cookies from Baby Huey. Yeah, you did send the demon. Yeah. And Mirasaki's in tech and knows. I just wish, I don't know, I listen to my kids a lot. And my kids are really like in tune with a lot of it. And they're just like, Mom, my daughter's an artist, first of all. And she's just like, people need to stop with this AI slop. Stop. And they need to stop because what it's doing to our planet. And a lot of people don't care and they don't realize it, but yeah, it's true. And my son is like, Mom, people use AI, they're getting dumber. They're getting dumber. I listen, you know, I don't judge. And kids are becoming illiterate. They've already said that with the Chromebook. They've actually said that. They've actually said that in school, that kids are not able, from using the computer all the time in school. Yeah, people get lazy. From using I forget the exact result, but it was somewhat along the line of kids being on the computer all the time at school. They don't have the skills, the people skills and all of that stuff, like regular folks who are not on the computer for everything. Yep, and that is true. Oh, yeah, Gen Alpha for sure. Illiterate. Yep. Yeah, they can't read a clock. They can't do any handwriting. Oh, yeah. Yep. I don't rely on that. I don't use ChatGPT. Um, I don't even use the Gemini or any of that. I have used Claude a couple of times, but I feel like it's just a master search engine. So now that I'm like kind of standing more away from it, and the only thing I have AI is that card, my ThriftWorks card. But after my last ones, I think that'll be it for me. Yeah, I'll have 5 cards. Wait, 3, 4. I think I'll end up with 6 cards. Yeah. It's like half and half, actually. Cursive writing is like a foreign language to my yeah, I believe it. Yeah. Yeah, and like my daughter learned how to do handwriting. My son did not because it was the pandemic. And the woman that taught it, hello Ashley, how are you doing? The woman that taught it, I think she passed away maybe, I'm not sure. But she wasn't willing to come into the school and teach the kids, which I totally don't blame her during that pandemic because she was older. She was the handwriting, the cursive writing teacher. People are losing mental skills. Also, they become more aggressive and also mental. Yeah, totally. Murasaki, 100%. Yeah. I was watching this, like, I always watch these short documentaries on YouTube, and they're like with backed behind science with facts and everything. And they talked about like not so much that, but mostly what's going to happen to AI, what it's doing to our planet. Yeah. Yeah. No practical skills being taught. Well, yeah, they took away any of that stuff. But also, it's like we have to teach our kids that stuff. We have to teach our kids that cooking, mechanics, those kind of things. Because some of the schools don't even have the funding for it because they cut that out. Sadly. Yeah, they did. I remember in my school, like we had, you know, what, home ec, right? And sewing and things. Like, how cool would that be to have? And they completely took that and completely flipped it. And so they give these kids a stupid ass Common Core, which some people think, oh, it gives them critical thinking. No, it makes it like, why do you need 5 ways to do this math problem? Like 3 plus 2, you know? It's so complicated. It doesn't need to be. Yes, business and well, yeah, they need to start. Like my daughter took a class in her senior year. Why wasn't she getting this class in like 6th grade? It was literally economics, how to balance a checkbook, how to, you know, but they don't want the kids to learn that. But we taught them that all when they were young. Yeah, no basic skills. It is dumbed down. Yeah, and I worked in the schools as a para educator, and I would just like see some of these math was crazy to me. And then working with my son to help him with math, I always thought, man, what is this crap? And there would be 3 ways to solve this math problem. And I know the old school way, right? And so I would help my son with it and he'd turn it in. It was right. And the teacher's like, we don't do it that way. And he's like, well, my mom taught me this way. And the answer would be the same answer, but they want you to do it their way. And I was like, this is stupid. You removed it from military onboarding? Really? Good night, Aussie. Sweet dreams. I know, it's hard because people are going to do what they want to do, C-Swan, unfortunately. I was mad. So wait, you were mad wait. Oh, you mean the basic stuff, right? Yeah. Yeah, dumbed down. I don't know. Mark, what's going on? Don't be American yet again. I mean, you know, we don't, we need like, I don't know. I don't know what we need. I know it starts with us. I thought when I went to school, I'll tell you guys, like, so I'm 52. I thought school was easy. I feel like I didn't learn shit. Okay? I graduated in 92. It was easy. It was basic as ever. Basic. Like it was easy. Looking back, like I was into history, that part of it was great. Oh, the stuff when I was in school was difficult. Now it's just easy shit and the answers. No, I think the kids have it way harder than us. All the assignments and the work they have to do, like my daughter's school, it's hard. They have so much homework. She's done now, but we had a fraction of that. But you're a lot younger than me, I know. And she didn't get no answers handed to her. Oh, 100%, C-Swan. Then you go to Europe and realize how much more the youth knows than our youth. Yep. Yep. Yeah. So I knew that. So like for me, when I graduated then, school was easy. Like it was cakewalk, piece of cake. Okay? No, they can't sign their names. I know. I've taught my kids. My son, I showed him how to sign his name. But cursive, he didn't really ever learn that. He could still learn it, but he isn't going to care. Yeah. But at least you know cursive. But nobody writes letters anymore. Nobody writes papers by hand anymore. Everything's typed. Everything's typed. You're filling out a job application, sure. But a lot of times they're online and digital. A lot of them are online. I know, it is. I love handwriting. I write really nice, like a serial killer, I've been told. Do you? But a lot of the kids, like my daughter, I said to her the other day, she graduated, so she got like some money as presents and stuff. And then we have a couple of like announcements I want to send out. I said, I need you to write these thank you cards. And she looked at me like, but she knows how to do that. Because I used to make her do that when she was young. And so she's written the one out. She has to write another one. Yeah, no, it's so important, Jen. I do that too. You're an OG. You can cook, sew, read, write in cursive, grow food, and use a computer. Pinky on the brain stuff. Exactly. Same. I can cook. Hey, I'm not even a sewer type person, but I can do it. Yep, I could. I can do anything. Literally, I try everything. Yep, I have to. I watched my mom sew growing up. I have her sewing machine, so I can thread it. I can do all that just by memory, watching her and stuff. Yeah, like I made a jacket one time, and then my daughter brought her Halloween jacket. It was a like red, it was a bitchin' jacket. She was like Willy Wonka, and we bought this expensive ass coat, and she wanted me to take it in because it was way too big. And so I was like, rip up the seam. And I was like, how do I know this stuff? I'm not doing this. It came out fine. Yeah, watch a video and figure it out. Exactly. Also, like growing up, if my mom couldn't do it, I had to figure it out. So my mom would be like, well, figure it out. And I would figure it out myself. And then I just learned how to, like, I don't know. I don't know if it was just, maybe when I was young, I had, people who I thought were going to help me with something let me down. So I said, fuck them. I'm going to learn myself, and I don't need them, and I'll figure it out myself. And that's what I did. So it's hard for me, like even now, even though I could go to my husband and say like, hey, I need your help with this. I'm comfortable with that. But like I'm ready. I'm more like, I'll do it myself first. I'll do it myself first because I could do it right and do it faster. And if I can't do it right, I'm going to figure it out. And I'm probably going to make a bunch of mistakes. But now, like my husband, I always ask, hey, can you help me out with this? Yeah. And he's great like that. Yeah. It's true. We have everything we can learn at our fingertips from the University of YouTube. It's true. Okay, let me see what you guys said here. Yeah, balancing, checking. Tina, you want to hear something? I have never balanced a checkbook, ever. I know how to, but I don't because I know how much money I have, and I do it in my head. Can you believe that? I do it in my head. And never have any issues. Your mother used to sew. I asked her to teach me, and she said she didn't have the patience. Yeah. Did you learn on your own? I know. It is harder for people to make their own clothes now because fabric shops are disappearing. And patterns are getting harder to find. You can go with vintage, but self-sufficient. Hopefully these kids learn. And if you have kids, start teaching them how to do this stuff. What up, Cinnabon? How you doing? Yeah, teach the kids. My son knows how to sew. Ever since he was really little, we've made pillows and stuff. Why I love vintage, yes. Jen. I love sewing, but I crash out now threading the needle. I know. They have this thing that goes over the thing and it pops it in there. I saw one on, I don't know, the shop. Your kid makes her own clothes. That's cool. I'm not good at it, but I can make stuff. I made pants before. Oh yeah, C-Swan big time. The internet hasn't been any help with that. You need to buy one. Yeah, I forgot what it's called. When I was younger, I did, and then it stopped because my mind. Yeah, I always wanted to learn how to crochet, specifically like micro crochet. I just think it's so cool. But I couldn't learn it from my mom because I feel like I'm dyslexic for that. It's like backwards. I might. I'm really into crafting right now. I'm really into making stuff. Yeah. Now that I got that gun, I got one of those. My husband bought me a nailer, like a brad nailer, but like a big ass one. And so I can't wait to make shit with that. You taught yourself to crochet? You go to 4-H for sewing and cooking? She's a ghost. Embroidery during the pandemic, not for me. She's hiding. I let her tell on herself. Yeah. I know, it looks like I'm talking to myself, right? Okay, maybe I should. You would sew with your mom, Marasaki? I love that. My mom would, like, growing up, she always was sewing something, clothing. I remember she would take tube socks and put lace on the top and cut it all out and make a Barbie dress. We used to make Barbie dress out of tube socks. And then she would make all kinds of little, I still have the dresses. Yeah. Oh yeah, Tina taught herself how to play the ukulele. I love that. Yeah, it was fun. It was a good memory, you know. And then, so I didn't really make too much of that with my daughter, but I did a couple of times. You made all your own? You have a ukulele, can you play too? That is cool. Yeah, I don't know. I have so many interests, but I'm always like I remember when I was younger, I wanted to your son self-taught how to play the guitar? Wait, where did your comment go? Hold on, it just disappeared. Okay, your mom made all the costumes for the drill team at the high school? Wow, that's a lot of work. Your son self-taught how to play the guitar, and now he plays in a praise band, and he's really good. He has been playing. That's great. That is great. Yeah, she hides out because she falls asleep to my whispering sweet nothings to her. I learned to play the guitar when I was about 17. I played for about 8 years. And it's funny, I don't really play anymore. I have an electric guitar. I like acoustic, but I played a little bit. You're usually reading or sorting through jewelry stuff lately, are you? Do you have a lot of jewelry yourself? I need to do my jewelry. Yeah, I did. I loved it. I sang too, but I wasn't like a singer. I just enjoyed it. I had one of my best friends. We took a college course together and we started learning, and then I played a little bit more. No, don't think about noodles right now, which is why I have the energy to be more active. Define a lot. I played enough. I maybe once or twice played, once or twice played like at a venue, maybe. But I'm not like, I'm a little rusty. Yeah, I do want to pick it up again. I was playing with my son one day and he was just like, whoa, Mom. I'm like, yeah, I know I have skills, son. I have skills on some things. Yeah. Is it? Oh, shit. How can we get you out of Noodle Land? You want to see my toilet? I think think I broke it. I got a toilet fidget. I'm going to take it off and put a poop on it. But then I had it like this. You're eating leftover pizza. That helps. But then I had him on it. Just wait. It's like this clicker you make, 3D printed clicker. He falls off the toilet seat. You came in the live at the right time. Just wait. Yo, and then you can just tap that. Jody, hello. I was going to take the plunger off so I could put a head on there. A doll head. Okay, no. What? He was just sitting on the toilet. Marasaki, get your mind out of the gutter. You sent me a picture? He got a pole. Oh, he does. I didn't even notice. He's trying to unclog the toilet. Yeah, he's trying to unclog the toilet. Isn't that funny? Some kid made these. I go to this like box. It's like a pallet store. And first of all, their prices, yeah, unclog something, right? But there's a kid that the aunt and uncle own it. It's her nephew. And so he makes 3D printed stuff. And so he was making these like fidgets, right? And I know. Anyway, I want to say it was like $5, so I bought it from him. His 3D printing is actually good. I should have him make some doll heads for me. I should. Then I don't have to do it. It just takes so much time. Oh, I'm gonna go this week and see if he'll make me some. I just want some white ones. I want to paint them myself. Do you believe in aliens? Are there toilet pins? I'm not showing the pins. Marasaki will die. She will die laughing. You want to see my new pin, Marasaki? You weren't here for it. You saw some eyeballs and thought of me? Isn't that nice? My husband actually found that one today. He said I should get it. It's a pen. It's a squid. It does look like something else real quick. Yeah, I was like, what? I probably will when I go back to Daiso. They probably won't have any. They had a rocket too. It was a little dinky thing. Yeah, soft and squishy. And then I got it's a happy squid, exactly. And then a shrimp. Oh, don't look. I can't. Yeah. No. Well, we went there because it was National Ice Cream Day, so we were going to get some ice cream. And next door to the ice cream place was a Daiso. He's like, you want to go there? Because I love that store. And I was like, sure. And I didn't find anything. And then he says, do you see that? And I said, see what? I go look. And I'm like, oh my gosh. He's like, what is that? And then we were cracking. I know. I just realized it when I flashed you it. Anyway, so I got that and the shrimp. You have 2 new ones? I'll get some more of these. They're too funny. They're they're foam, but they're not like a squishy. I don't know why they write squishy on the package. It's not a squishy. Jody, is that, you made that? That is awesome. Do you sell those or just make them for for fun? It's really good. You're going to have to go. Yeah, you should go get some. Jen, see if you can find it. They only had that one and another one I was going to buy. That is so cool. I wish I could show it, but I can't really show it on here because I don't have that set up right now. Wow, that's a lot of work. How long did it take you to make that? Yeah, let me know. They're like $4.50 each. It's like 200 yen. So it's $4.50 plus tax. Yeah. They're pretty fun. I wonder if because it was far away, like 40 minutes away. So I wonder if the other Daiso that I go to has different ones. Yeah, I wonder. I don't know. Maybe. I know, C-Swan, forgive me. Yeah, we went there. We went there with our kids, and then my husband was just like, "You better go pay for that for the kids to see." I was like, "What are you talking about? They see this stuff already. They know." My daughter saw it and was laughing because they were like, "That's a little sus. That's a little sus." Very cool. Remember when Daiso first came here and it was half the price of what? Yeah, it's crazy how much. It's just like Five Below. Everything used to be under $5. Now it's like under 15 or $20. Mm-hmm. Oh, you have two by you, Jen? That's awesome. It's it's honestly like it's supposed to be like a Japanese store. Then they have like a very small percentage made in Japan, but most of the stuff's like made in China, and it's pretty much like a 99-cent store. I feel like it's a little bit better quality on some of the items. I do like to buy like some of the arts and crafts stuff is actually pretty cool, but it's a very small section. Um, they sell like some bags and things that I like and some craft tape, shipping tape I like. Yeah, but it used to be like $2. It's like $6 now. Yeah. So go in there, expect to pay like double on some things, and look for the price. So like they have big posters that show like how much it is. So like it'll show like see how the package has 200 yen, and they'll show it like 200 to 250 costs this much for $6. Oh yeah, mine is too like that. Yeah, so they have their own sign up, and if it doesn't have a price, I think it's a dollar. No, it's 2.25. If it doesn't have a price, it's $2.25. Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, I'm trying to look for the old. So it used to be if it didn't have a price, it was $1.50. It's now 2.50. It doesn't. Well, because that area is bougie. Yeah. So now, if it's 150 to 165, it's $3. No, that's the old pricing. They have a $20 item as their highest price. Yeah, you'll have to tell us. You'll have to tell us. They have like plush, all kinds of stuff. They have these cute. I used to buy these when I did like some giveaways. When I would do like certain things, they used to have like these cute little Hello Kitty things, bags and some. No, they don't have any blind bags anymore. They used to, but they're pretty much like. Oh, and there's no returns, no exchanges, no refunds. You buy as is, and they tell you that. They tell you that every time you go. They have a really cool snack section. Yeah, we usually get our chips and our poke there. Yeah, I bet the prices will be a lot. I don't know. I feel like as a brand, they've increased their prices a lot because it was 175 not that long ago. Now it's 225, so it's more than like Dollar Tree. Yeah, well, 99 is gone. Unfortunately, that was that's why they jumped up because now there's only really like two. Yeah, everybody's raising their prices. It doesn't matter what you're buying, and it probably is which way the wind is blowing. Oh, well, I think we're going to raise the price. I'm sure Dollar Tree is coming up. They're going to be going up soon, which they have already. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Mind you, they're buying at a container. So every single item has shipping snapped right onto it. Yeah, because they're probably calculating, 5 to 20 cents, depending, on their profit. Yeah. They pass it right down to the price, so. Yeah, and like 99, when they were towards the end closing, maybe the last like 4 years, they started having items that were like, I don't know, $5, $10, and $20. They had that section. I don't know what that section was. It was like home decor kind of stuff, mirrors and picture frames and things. I wonder what the biggest Daiso store is. And the toy aisle, yeah. My favorite thing to do in Daiso with my son is they have like these swords, and they have like Nerf, kind of like that pool noodle material, and they're pretty long. We have a sword fight in there. I like to get the sword fight and like stab him 10 times. It gets me back. It's so much fun. And then last time we were in there, the guy's like, "Excuse me, you can't play with those." And we're like, "We're just testing to see if they work." I did buy 2 of them. "Hey, wise old bag lady, how you doing?" We're going around the store like having a match. Like, who does that? I'm do that. Yeah, it was fun. We're not getting in anybody's way, but we laughed. We had a good laugh and a good play. Yeah. I'm going to go to sleep too, Jen. Yep, because I'm getting up and I'm going to be going with my family, and we're going to get some coffee bean. All right, let me see who's on. I appreciate you guys. Let's see where we could go. I appreciate everybody for hanging out. Let me see if I can find somebody that's new to me. And we can go over there. I hope you guys have a good night. Sweet dreams, Jen. Thanks for all the tips and all the mic drop was so cool. Yeah, and the flowers and all the things on the YouTube. That was fun. Thank you. What up? Gotcha. How you doing? Is that really like a trolled comment on YouTube? What? What a dumb comment. All right, you guys. I hope you have a really good night. Everybody get some rest. We'll be back at it, I don't know, the next time. Let me see who it's recommending I raid. No. Gotcha. What's up, Brad? How you doing? Mr. Brad Boy's cool. No, there was a comment. I'll say it. You look like a thumb. Fuck. Means something else. Yeah. What is that? Sea Swan, man, I swear. I swear, when you post those graphics, yeah. I don't know. It must mean something else. Oh, I know what it means. Yeah, a thumb. It's a thumb. You know what I need to do? You know what I need? I got an idea. Okay, let's do this right now, and then we'll raid. I got one for you, YouTube. Hold on. I know, isn't that so cool? C-Swan, never tell anybody how you do that. I'm just kidding. I think I have the perfect one. Let's see. Okay, let me add my thumb in. It's a good one. Oh, I can't see it. There's your thumb. All right, we're reading. We all love the arts and crafts. Isn't that great? How'd you like that on YouTube? Was that good? You're just vibing? Nice. How you been? How's your family? Good? ASMR. You like the ASMR? I gotcha. I missed you the last time on YouTube. Picker had him. Did he wake up to that? Why are you on the screen? I have a Picker Adam meme. I have a ThriftWorks meme too. Do you guys want to see it? I'll never sleep with this. The Darren one is pretty good, actually. Hold on, where is it? He made it himself. I just got to find it. I already have the Cindy Golden Girls one. Hello, friends. Messy thumbs. It's Pottery Bowl. Let's see if I have it in here. Oh, that's not him. That's a funny one. Let's see. Here it is. ThriftWorks. Oh, wait. Is it not in here? I guess it's the only one I have of him. All right, on that note, we're going to raid. Is that funny? Oh, Lordy. There's another one that's so much better. There's another one. I just don't know if I downloaded that. Yeah, no, it's crazier. You're just vibing. How you been? See what happens when you have too much time on your hands. All right, you guys. Let's call it a night. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a good one. Let's see where we could go right now. I'm trying to find somebody that doesn't have a lot of people. See, we already went to Big Frank last time. So let me just peek. A lot of these folks are not new sellers. And they have like 30, 40 people. But, all right, let's check this one out. Awesome_deals. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you so much. We're going to go check them out. I don't know what's going on. Uh-oh, mystery bags. I don't know. Hold on a minute. I really like to go into shows that are doing things right and not against the terms. So, but it's always kind of fun because you never know. Let's see. What are their name? Yeah. I just always want to make sure. I think they're okay, but I don't know. You can't sell that kind of stuff on Whatnot. They just don't know it yet. Yeah, it's not allowed. So we can't raid over there. I just don't do that. Yeah, I like to go where people are doing the right thing and so other people don't get the idea. So let's go visit the Grove. Let's see what they're doing. They're good sellers. They're amazing. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And we're going to go ahead and raid. They're doing, oh, Kokeshi, vintage decor and ephemera. So if you guys don't know the Grove Harlot, they're amazing. I bought from them many times. They pack, wrap, and ship really good. And they have good fun stuff and weird stuff too. So good night, sweet dreams, and I'll see you guys tonight. Good night.